can always count on people to shock you. Meet Phil Hansen. He could not stand usual art, so he decided to make art in different ways. Since that time, he's created many new styles that have made him famous on the internet. It is not what he makes, but how he makes it. One of his famous works used a very weird place to paint. Phil painted pictures of people and things from his life. This is normal, but he painted them on his chest. He painted things he could count on, things that have made him the person he is today. When finished, he took the paint off his chest and then cut out a picture of himself. Another one of his styles used blood. Phil thought this was the perfect paint to show what he wanted to make. Phil can't stand some of the things Kim Jong-il has done, so he turned his own blood into a picture of the North Korean leader. The blood represents all the complicated problems North Korea has had. Want to buy a fine piece of art? How does a painting made of 500 milliliters of blood and 6,000 bandages sound? Matches aren't useless, but could you make art with them? Phil decided to make a picture of one of the most famous guitar players in history, Jimi Hendrix. One of Jimmy's famous acts was to set his guitar on fire and dance around it, so Phil burned his art at the end. Don't worry, it was safe. You don't want to argue with Phil about art. He will not have a hard time crushing you because he had a lot of practice on this next art piece. With this painting, he used karate chops to create a picture of the famous actor Bruce Lee. If you are fed up with life, perhaps this would be a good way to end some of your stress. Some might have a hard time calling these things art. These artists don't make art like they are supposed to. However, we should let the people do what they want and accept these new ways.